one of our series, detectives say their hands are tied, all because the clock has run out on the statute of limitations, and victims fear the system has failed them.
There are kind of our terrifying cases. The victims are home, in some cases asleep, some cases not asleep, but the suspect breaks in and then covers their face and sexually assaults them.
After 34 years, Tucson detectives say a suspected serial rapist has been identified through DNA. But the statute of limitations in Arizona may prevent prosecutors from seeking a conviction. I spent hours poring over documents related to the investigation. The cases went cold for years until a recent grant allowed TPD to do advanced DNA testing on its rape kits.
We're testing every kit, and we're letting every victim know that if we are able to identify a suspect, we're letting them know who the suspect is. That is their right to know.
The FBI notified TPD in May that the DNA of one man was tied to 3 different rapes from 1989 and 1990 near the U of A. In July, detectives responded to that man's home to serve a warrant to get a cheek swab. Days later, it was confirmed his DNA matched the DNA recovered in all 3 cases. In this lab report, officials note the frequency of occurrence of this DNA profile among unrelated individuals in the U.S. population is estimated to be 1 in 610 octillion. That's 610 followed by 27 zeros. But despite the DNA link, he has not yet been charged with the crime. That's because the statute of limitations has expired.
He's a serial offender, and I can't arrest him and get him off the streets. It's very alarming.
Through our investigation, we found out Abraham Pedrego is the man whose DNA is connected to these cases. We learned Pedrego had recently been employed as a firefighter with South Tucson Fire, the Tucson Airport Fire Department, and the Picture Rocks Fire District. Both South Tucson and Picture Rocks confirmed they terminated him after learning about the TPD findings, and he resigned from the Tucson Airport Authority after they placed him on paid leave for an investigation. To be clear, Pedrego has not been charged with a crime. 13 News wanted to give him the opportunity to talk with us about his DNA being tied to these cases and how that led to his firing and resignation at 2 area fire departments. I stopped by his house, but the area was gated, so I called. Hi, Abraham. My name's Mary Coleman. I'm calling from 13 News. He did not want to talk to us. Well, thank you again. Just wanted to give you the opportunity to speak. Documents revealed he had retained the Suzuki law firm for representation. I made multiple attempts to contact them and did not hear back.
It's pretty horrible. It's frustrating. It makes me angry. I can't really describe it beyond that.
Angry because no matter what the science shows or how much law enforcement believes someone may be guilty, the statute of limitations at the time of these crimes barred anything from being done after 7 years.
This case is particularly hard because these cases have remained unsolved for so long, and going back and notifying these victims that we have identified the suspect but are unable to make an arrest does not feel like justice. It's miserable.
Tomorrow night, we speak with 2 of the victims in these rape cases about what they've endured and its enormous impact on their lives. And they open up about how they felt finding out the person whose DNA police say is linked to their assaults is walking free.